Muhoozi, after several days of not being active, I don't know whether Muhoozi or Muhoozi media team, possibly Muhoozi media team, after being in hibernation for several days, is back with sprees of again tweets on X. He started by congratulating the entire UPDF and ISO for competing in the first CDF's interforces drill competitions, where he says they demonstrated excellent skills. Parade drills are miniature representation of the larger cooperation between different services, divisions, branches, formations. Yeah, and it goes on and on to talk about the drill. So that was just for the drill. Then the coming ones does not seem to be nice. They don't look nice to many people. Muhoozi Kangaba said a few days ago, with the support of God's army, UPDF, our brothers in South Sudan People's Defense Forces, SSPDF, were able to seize from Zaraf, southwest of Malakal. So, confirming the seizure of Malakal. It also shared a letter confirming the receipt of confirming that he received a letter. I think it's a court order. The office of the Chief of Defense Forces received on the 2nd of May. But he shared it today, where it is a release order under Article 532 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda and Rule 31 of the Uganda Human Rights Commission into bracket procedure rules to Chief of Defense Forces, Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs, PO Box 3798, Mbuya, Kampala. Whereas Edward Rogers Sebufu, also known as Eddy Mutwe, has been in your custody since 26 April 2025, and whereas the Commission is satisfied that he is being unlawfully detained or restricted, this is to direct you to cause the immediate release of Edward Rogers Sebufu from your custody, failure of which you may be liable for contempt under Article 5031D of the Constitution, dated at Kampala this 2nd day of May 2025, signed by Honorable Mariam Wangadia, chairperson. I don't know if this chairperson may not end up replacing Eddy Mutwe, because the caption here is a hot shot. Moses said, lol, for those who don't know lol, laughing out loud with exclamation mark. Then he said, if these people value the lives we gave them, they must never even think of sending me such a stupid letter again. This is their last warning. I expect an apology. So Moses is expecting an apology from the Uganda Human Rights Commission. Uganda Human Rights Commission is the last warning to you. You must apologize as soon as possible. Wow. This is not easy. Then he went ahead with another tweet where he said this is an abomination. European Union in Uganda is really playing with fire. And he said, sour. This was a reaction to a picture where he said he shared it himself of a European Union meeting, Bobi Wine, I think in a standing meeting or some kind of a brief discussion where Bobi Wine, we could clearly interpret the picture as they are talking with also some members of the No Party, that is National Unity Platform Party, also together in the same compound. The Chief of Defense Forces posted a picture where he said, God bless the UPDF, and a clip from where the UPDF were marching in the interforces drill. And then also he went on to say, God bless UPDF, with where he shared a video of the parade. I think some brief highlights of the parade, very brief. You can take a watch of the video. Muhoozi also added that all female comrades in the UPDF shall from now on march in skirts. Trousers are for men, not for women. Anyone who forces our sisters to put on trousers on parade again will have a very bad day. You see? This is not easy. Then lastly, Moses said, I take full responsibility for the actions of my soldiers, including the long overdue beating of Eddy Mutwe. But then he ended with a spoiler. He said, that was an appetizer. Whoa. He said it was an appetizer, meaning, in other words, he enjoyed, together with the soldiers, the beating of Eddy Mutwe. Thank you.